Think I lost that thing, yes? What's up guys, Brandon here, let's go. So I'm going to paint a scenario for you. Think I lost that thing, yes? You were actually trying to remember something really hard, and for nothing you could actually figure out what it is you were trying to remember. And then you decide to move on from that. And a few minutes, maybe even a few hours down the road, you just actually pick up and remember what it is you were trying to remember. Look at here. Yes, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for this. We have so many different things going on throughout the course of our day and in our heads that to remember one specific thing could actually tax your brain and tax all of your computing power within the brain. Too hard to focus and remember what it is you're trying to remember. You're doing two things. You're wasting time and you're not necessarily going anywhere. What I've realized is if it is you allow yourself to just go through the motions of the day, your brain decides on its own to catch up with itself, and it will actually tell you, hey, yeah, you remember you was looking for this thing, go and look for it now. You remember where you put it? That's what happens. It goes and it basically does the dirty work for you. Similarly to when you're taking a trade, if you focus too heavily on a loss, what do you think you're doing? Let your brain do the work for you. Me? I be looking at those losses like, because I don't have time. I don't have time to dwell on a loss. It's going to happen. One of the biggest mistakes you could make in this industry as a trader is when you get a loss, and it is going to happen. When you get a loss, is stay there and sulk and cry and whine and complain about all of these different, nonsensical things that don't matter. You are going to lose. This is one of the reasons why I can just look at a loss, take a loss, and then move on, because I'm not going to try to stay there. I know sooner or later I'm going to get a trade that is actively going to bring back all of the profit for me. So why should I give all of my energy and time and attention to something that I know isn't permanent? I'll tell you right now, I'm down 10 pips for the week. Let's go into my computer right now and let me show you. Right, so in my computer, very quickly, I want to just discuss this small loss that I took on Eurocard last night. So I'm down 10 pips for the week. Today is Monday. That's fine. I'm not dwelling on this. Let me go over my rules very quickly. As you know, I am a momentum trader. I prioritize following the direction of the market unless a reversal is clear. So what I would have been looking at is Eurocard would have been in very obvious bearish momentum. At present, or at the time of me taking the trade, it was also very obviously bearish, constantly rejecting the highs, rejecting the highs, rejecting the highs. And it also produced that bearish ECR for me, which is my signature setup. And I did take the trade, and it did give me 10 pips, or about 15 pips, give or take. But in terms of dropping as aggressive as I wanted it to drop, it didn't necessarily do that. Therefore, it came back and it took me out. That being said, I am down 10 pips for the week, as I would have mentioned, but it doesn't bother me because it's going to happen like that sometimes. You're not going to win all of your trades, and that's something I perpetuate every single day. I'm okay with this because I know that when I do win, this 10 pips that I would have lost is nothing in comparison to what I stand to gain. And it is that simple. And it's that simple. It's that simple to move on from a loss. Don't let it stick you where you are. Learn from it, move on. That's it. As always, guys, hit like if you like the video, if it was entertaining or educational. Comment below, right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how okay are you with taking a loss? Hit subscribe, ring the bell if you want more content like this. And if you have any more questions, don't be afraid to reach out to me directly at Ikata Trading. See you in the next one.